If you're running a Facebook group and you want to let the community know about certain key things, you can make announcements with a new feature being rolled out by Facebook. Here's how it's done. Now, the first thing to note is that this may not yet be available for you. It's been rolled out. I got this about a month ago on my social media training group. So keep an eye out for when it is available. Up till now, there was the option to just pin one post to the top of a Facebook group. But with announcements, that adds the ability to have more than one key piece of information towards the top. There's two ways to access it. Once you've created an announcement, you can go to the menu option and look at any announcements you've already produced. So that's one at the top there. And you can see them all in sequence. Or if you're just browsing through the discussion on the group anyway, you'll see towards the top of the page there, announcements, and there in blue it'll say see all. So if there's more than one, you can see all the different ones. So in that way, it's not disruptive to the user. They can choose to drill down and see all the announcements or just pick out the top one. So this is where pinning comes into play again, because it's important to be able to have one key message that appears above the others. So if you select any of these posts, this one you see has been pinned to the top. So if I go to the next one down, if I just click see all for a start, to open it up, and now we've got 5 here in total. So if I want me as a chimney sweep for whatever reason to appear at the top, I click on the 3 dots and I can now say pin to top. So that means up till now that was the top one, but now if you look under announcements, it's there. And if I go under discussions, the first one that appears is also that same post. There were I saw some other options. So it may be possible at some point that you can do an expiry date on how long the announcement stays for, but I haven't seen that feature available in my group at this point. If you decide you don't want that to be an announcement anymore, you can just say remove announcement. If you want to just go through to any of your previous posts and make those an announcement, all you need to do is go scroll through. Obviously, you can only make your own posts rather than those of other members of the group announcements. But here, for example, if I make this post, well, maybe not that one, this one, an announcement, I just click on the 3 dots and then I can say there, mark as announcement. And that now appears at the top. So if I want to pin that one right to the top so it's permanently there, I can do that as well. Okay, so that's announcements. It's definitely a worthwhile feature for helping guide new members to the group, where they need to go, and to let them know about any changes, any special activity coming up, perhaps the weekly live video or something like that. So give it a try. Let me know if you've got that feature yet, or if you haven't. Are you still using pin post? How are you working around that? I've been Paul from Wilson Media, your social media personal trainer. Cheers.